class is in session and the Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We got the CM Punk Best in the Underworld faction boss. And if you haven't seen my top 4 video, I will put a link up hopefully up on the screen, maybe up in the description, but make sure you go check out the top 4 video. This is going to be the tag team boss damage video, where I'm going to give you the next 2 in each category. So these aren't going to be the top 4 characters that are going to win this and carry your team, but here's your chance to bring in someone who's going to do a ton of damage. Maybe 2 or 3 of these guys together can take down the boss, depending on what combination you put together. So this is where we're going to use a little bit more of the X breaks doing more damage, the reinforced doing more damage. We're still really focused on the yellow gems doing the most damage. So this is your chance to bring in some people that could really help. This is also a chance to remind you that you are going to need 150 yellow gems with which to break the shield. And don't forget to have your unfreeze loaded up and ready to go. All right, so we've got the top 4. Who amongst them is number 5 to number 12 that are going to do an excellent job in this boss battle? So let's bro. We're live on the Twitch right now too. Make sure that you are subscribed on Twitch. Don't miss any of the bros twitching, because when the bros twitching, we usually do giveaways. So make sure that you are around when we're giving away stuff. And if you aren't on the Twitch, in the link tree in the description, you will find the Twitch information. So who's going to be really good on this one? It's actually going to be Dusty Hard. Shout out Daviest of D's. Dusty Hard is going to make a bunch of multiply gems, multiplies into yellow. He's going to reload actually very easy. Lots of different plates out there that can help you with increasing multiplies and other gem damages. So I like Dusty Hard. Pause. Next on here, or is that no pause? Never remember these days. So Dusty Rhodes is going to be 1. The next on that is actually going to be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to be the next one on here that I think this tag team of Cody Rhodes and Dusty Hard, again, someone who does multiplies into yellow gems, makes a whole bunch of multiplies with his countdown gems. So someone, again, very similar to Dusty Rhodes, that you can then put them to one or the other, but that is the tag team. Those are the 2 that I think are going to be do a really good job in this focused category. All right, let's move over to this one over here. Let's go chaotic. In terms of chaotic, just pure damage alone, Roman Reigns, the OTC, he is still, I believe, with 99 MP. So he is going to be amazing. Someone who just does a whole bunch of gem damage, multiply gems. If you've got the moment, if you've got it all, I think Roman's going to be one of your best friends with this. The other one that I think is going to hit really hard with in this category right here is actually going to be Hall of Fame Ray. And Ray does something similar to Billy Rieger. He's just Billy Rieger light in the sense that if you have one of his gears, you got the 2 MP plus, whether it's the gold or the silver gear, doesn't matter, then you can run something similar along this lines of the tricolor build, where you can choose yellow, make yellows, and a whole bunch of multiply gems, put on a pyro plate, and go to the races. So I think he's going to be another excellent one in that category. So if we are going to go then to the aggressive category, and who we like in the aggressive category is going to be a couple of people. And this is where I think your sheriff's badge plate is going to come most in handy for you. The first one being Seth Rollins. I like Seth Rollins with this one. Make a whole bunch into red. You're going to break a bunch of red, and that's going to give you a whole bunch of yellow gems on the board. He's going to do a lot, I think, in that sense. You're going to be able to actually have a 1x5 and increase that very well. I like Seth Rollins in this. You will need a sheriff's badge to make that work. And the other one that I like here, if we are going to replace this one, I like Vader. Actually, he was there a second ago, wasn't he? He was right there. Vader time. Same sort of idea. Vader time is going to have a similar idea. Reinforce gems, multiply gems. Then you can break some into either red. And then if you break all those reds, then you can get, with a sheriff's badge, a whole bunch of yellows on the board afterwards. Reloads very nicely. Like me some Vader time. last but not least, we are going to get into the defensive category. The next two biggest hitters for this one are going to be You're going to hit very hard. Hall of Fame Triple H. We like Hall of Fame Triple H for this one. Not this build, because that's not the build we're going for, but with a pyro plate on him, you can put the reinforce, make the reinforce into yellow, reloads very easily, and that's going to really, really smack. So gear not necessary for that. So that is one. The other one is, if we can find him now, wherever he went to. Did I just pass him? I did. The other one that you can use is this one right here. And so we love Bubba Ray Dudley. In this case, you would actually, instead of putting the pile driver in here, another person with a sheriff's badge, 7x4, swapping into red gems, and then destroying all of the multiply gems that, making these into yellows. You also get the yellow gem damage by 408% with the splash, and then the sheriff's badge is going to throw a whole bunch more yellows on the board. So there's your next 8. So there's numbers 5 through 12. So hopefully you got some sort of combination within here to help your faction if you don't have any of the top 4. Bargain bin video on the way sometime later. Be sure to check that out as well too. Thanks for coming to class. Brofessor out.